some of the signs to look out for that show a mate might be struggling?
I think if you look at his normal routine and he's changed some of his habits that he normally does, so maybe he's let himself go a little bit, goes to the gym usually, and he's got a little bit sloppy.
I also think if like something's changed in their life, so if they've moved away or something's happened with a relationship, that's a sign that something might be going on. They might be not showing it, but it's important to realise what's going on with your mates. And
how would you break the ice? Well, depending on the person and your relationship with the person. If it's easy for you, then you'd go up and just maybe do something you guys normally do. If he's your mate, go out for a coffee, go out for a feed, or try to get them into a place where it's sort of comfortable for him to talk if there is something happening.
But if you can be that sort of person they can come to and create a safe space, if they can sort of leave knowing that they're appreciated, then that's one more reason to live for. So,
what habits do you have which help you look after your well-being?
Well, living away from home, it's quite important for me to connect in with my family and regularly call them and talk to them. Another thing is my faith. I think believing in something bigger than yourself is important, whatever that be.
For me, what I try to do is always sort of like have like a plan, have something to do to fill up my day. I think when you get into trouble is when you don't have much to do during the day and you just sort of just flow or just let the time tick by. So having a plan, having stuff to do, keeping busy.
Yeah, for me it's probably like having something outside of the normal. So for us at the moment, rugby's the normal, so I like to go for a fish every now and then, or go out and just spend time with the family down the beach or something.
What was your perspective on mental health, like growing up versus now? Growing up I never knew what mental health was until about 2020 I think, or early 2019, when a mate of mine passed away and a lot of people started talking about mental health. It's quite a big thing at the moment where people are getting into trouble mentally and sort of not knowing, especially on rural communities where they're like not that easy for them to access help. It's definitely changed in a way that I sort of understand a little bit more about it.
Back at school, you'd never think about mental health or anything. You're just told to go to class, told to do this, and it's all quite controlled, which I think a lot of people actually enjoy. But when you do leave school, you're sort of thrown out into the real world, and you've got to sort of fend for yourself and become a man, which can be quite tough. And similar to you, I had one of my best friends. He suffered with mental health, and it was a bit too late. He chose to take his own life, and there's so many things that you wish we could look out for and all that. But I think when it comes down to it, we just need to sort of appreciate one another and really be there for each other and love each other. So
yeah, growing up in a rural community, probably didn't really see mental health or its effects on the community until you get older. And then when you kind of become like a young man and then you start seeing people struggle with different things. Like my community is like people in there have suffered with mental health, and some of them are no longer with us, which is unfortunate. But I think we're doing some awesome things now in the space. Probably in the last kind of 5-6 years to make it like stuff like this, Kick Start the Kōrero and whatnot. So yeah, we're moving in the right direction. So yeah, if you notice your teammate is struggling, it might be time to Kick Start the Kōrero.
if you need confidential support, text or call 1737.
Or you can visit northernrugby.co.nz for more information.